we didn't even talk about franchise. So, and here's all I know so far. Maybe you can expand on it, Mike. I mean, you sure can expand on it, but if you want to play the bigger game, I mean, the whole page on your website, like we are the like we allow you to compete with McDonald's. I think it's something like that. McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, big giant companies. They have these really, really well established loyalty programs. McDonald's has a really well robust program, right? So you could, if you wanted to play the bigger game, you got balls to do it, make some big buck. Just look up a franchise of a fast food chain that has, that's maybe an up and coming. They don't have this stuff. You could approach them and sell it as a whole enchilada for all their locations. And I believe so with Boomerang, the way that works is you got like a sub account for the franchisee or franchisor, and then a sub accounts underneath the sub accounts, which would work for all the individual locations. But what is really cool, what I read on your website, is that a customer goes to one location. Let's say it's a coffee shop franchise for the sake of exercise. So if a customer goes to one location and becomes a loyalty program member of that location, because it's a franchise, they could go to any other location, and even though the other locations are other sub accounts, the data flows between. So they could use their loyalty card and across all the other locations, and it would just collect the stamps. Is that right?
Yeah, thank you so much for highlighting that. It's a very important topic because honestly, I'm very lazy guy, unfortunately for me. But every time when I'm trying to sell something and scale something, I'm thinking only that way that it could be sell one to many, not one to one. It's so boring sometimes. And this is actually how we grew up with this product. When we didn't have any white label features and when we tried to sell this by ourselves, we quickly figured out that it's not the case to scale seriously by selling these, one by one for each and every small local shop across your town, right? We try to find some franchise chains, and what the good thing with them, they are so open in terms of the data. They all have beautiful websites because it's their marketing. They also have really open to communication founders and marketing departments. And
And
the easiest
budgets,
way
bigger
and
budgets.
budgets, yeah. And they have a marketers actually in their team. And this is the big difference in between of the small local business.